So it's my eldest 17th birthday today, and I thought now would be a good time to share a bit of my backstory. There's a lot of new followers on here, and I thought it would be good to kind of give you a very short overview of who I am and where I've come from. So I actually had her when I was like 2 months away from being 20. I was always like, I wasn't a teenager, I was nearly 20, but I was a teenager. So yeah, I had her 17 years ago, and I had her with my ex-husband, who I then spent a 15-year abusive relationship with. And during that time, I was still able to fulfill my dream of becoming an entrepreneur. So I built my first business in the corporate world. And it was just something that I fell into, was kind of like something that I thought was easy to do. And I thought that I would kind of figure it out as I went along. And that was all fine, it was all great. And I got it to around 50, 60K, but I could never get it above that. And then in 2019, when I finally left him and I had my tower moment, I had my spiritual awakening, my first spiritual awakening, and my whole world came crashing down for the better. But at the time it was like, whoa, what is going on here? And I nearly sold my business, but I didn't. I left my ex, I moved my girls, we moved homes and lost my friends. Like, a lot of stuff happened. My whole life transformed, my whole belief system transformed. And I nearly sold my business because it no longer fulfilled me. It was not like giving me anything internally. It was like, okay, this is great, but it's not lighting me up. It is not like filling my soul. Like, I wake up and I'm like, oh, I don't want to go to work. I can't be bothered today. There was no excitement. There was no passion, but I didn't sell it. And what I did was I was able to work out how to become a soulpreneur. And I started a soul-led biz alongside it. So I pivoted and I changed my focus, and I created a business in alignment with my newfound spirituality, which was in crystals. And because I was focusing on that, and I learned to delegate and become a spiritual CEO in my other business, I was able to build both businesses to multiple six figures. And then this year, well, actually, no, back a couple of years, I had my second spiritual awakening, which was kind of like under the radar, but I just started transitioning and my beliefs changed again and some other stuff happened. And then more recently, I had my third spiritual awakening. And then this year, I started Phoenix, I started my coaching biz, I started my speaking events, and I'm now a female empowerment speaker, a motivational speaker, which is something that I live for. And I coach other entrepreneurs to become successful soulpreneurs, to leave the entrepreneurial grind, hustle and burnout, and step into alignment, fulfillment and ease. And that is where I am today.